Whoa, 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 whoa. Chat! Hello there. Wait there. I never even said my normal intro. Wait, let me restart. Namaste to everyone. Right, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to James Redmond TV. Can you hear me, sound? Because if not, then I might have to have the microphone here. Bite, chat. Is the lighting a bit better? Oh, look a bit Casper, the friendly ghost to me. They're the vibes that I'm getting. But, Diego, you, my good friend, you're a Palace fan and I love you. Yeah, I love you because you come into these streams and you give me the lineups. Right, so, no one cares about the Rangers lineup. The Liverpool lineup. Wait there, they're the subs. He's even done the subs. I'm tiny. Oh, let me get me cheered up. Right, so there's the Liverpool team, for those who haven't seen it, and I actually haven't seen it. I've had BT playing in the background. Also, if that's too loud, then we're going to need to turn it down. So if you say that you hear the game in the background, make sure you let me know. Yeah, but first things first, smash a like anyway. Let me lower that down. Let me know if the audio, the visuals are belter. Give me your score predictions, chat. And we're flying. So anyway, I want to look at that lineup first before I give any predictions. So Liverpool lineup: Alisson, Gomez, Kanate, Van Dijk, and Shimikas. Chat, as we all know, that's interesting. Gomez at right back. We're keen to see it. Do you know what? It's not great opposition, but if you can get the ball to Ryan Kent, that's enough to test Joe Gomez against a decent winger. As we know, Ryan Kent used to play for Liverpool, and that'll be a good test for Gomez today, I think. Fabinho, Elliott, and Henderson. Sounds, you got to give Thiago a rest. Is Thiago injured? I don't think he is. He might be, who knows. And then the front three, Carvalho, Firmino, and Nunes. I like the team, guys. I like the team. I think that team is more than good enough to win this game. It's a bit of a different team, so we don't have to worry about things like them underperforming and playing against a high-level caliber opposition. That's just not the case. Darren Whelan, shout out to Darren Walton. Sorry, I have a friend called Darren Whelan. I thought that you were him. Hey up, James. Hello there, Darren. 2 minutes late, fair play, innit? Not too bad for me today, Rose. I thought I was doing fairly decent, if I do say so myself. Me telly is right in front of me as well, by the way, people, so if the lighting does go a bit all over the gaff, let me know. You will lose, says Bobby. Bobby, why are you trying to be negative? You just don't need to be negative in times like right now. I know you're probably a fucking fan of someone else, but good vibes. And we're going to smash Rangers. We're going to beat them like we beat their ass at Anfield. Anyway, James, lads, I'll mod later because I am in sixth form opening evening. Solomon, you do what you need to do, my friends. Don't be worrying if I'm interrupting anything. Don't be worried about being over here. Just catch up on the stream. Clean shaven for the Hammers. Hey, you know the score, Mr. MH. By the way, what are we saying? I've left a little bit there. It's a bit like pale because of the lighting. But I've left a little bit here purely based on the fact that I think it's essential that I do leave a bit because, do you know, when I'm thinking, I just want something to stroke and something to pause, and I just want something to, like, rub and scratch. And I don't know, like, I know I'm not at that stage yet. You know, shout out to, what's his name? Daps. No, not Daps. What's his name? What? Man's not hot. Who sang that, chat? Man's not hot. Something's not hot. You get me, blood. Like, who sang that song? Because I can't remember it. You're booming in the comments today. Jesus Christ. Yeah, who sang that song? Because he was talking about something. I don't even know why I brought him up. Who sang that fella? Yeah, either way, he also said that you don't have the facilities for that, big man. I don't have the facilities for the beard right now, so I've got to wait time. Big Shaq, that's it. Why did I think it was Taps? Don't want Liverpool to win, but they probably will. I agree. I think we probably will. That's coming from someone who isn't necessarily being the most positive over recent weeks, and rightly so. I'm not confident going into City. I'm only just thinking about the level of opposition. Rangers can win, but are the chances likely? No, because they've been worse in the Champions League than what we have. Like, we beat Ajax 2-1 and we beat them 2-0. They lost to Ajax 4-0 and they lost to us 2-0. So, I don't know. I think they'll play better, and they can cause us problems. But with Kanate and Gomez, I just think we're a little bit more compact. You know what I mean? But chat, I want your score predictions, and I'll read them out. I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool, another clean sheet with Kanate and Gomez at the back. I just feel a lot more safe and confident, I suppose. And yeah, I do think we're going to win the game, and I think we're going to outplay Rangers. I'm just here for a good time, to be honest, chap, because if we lose, it's going to be a nightmare. If we win, it's not going to mean a hell of a lot beside the fact it's another 3 points in the Champions League group stage. So I am here for vibes. I am here for vibes. Hello, James from Indonesia. Big up. Big up to everyone from Indonesia. I need to go to Indonesia. What's good to do in Indonesia, chat? Indonesia. I think I'm saying the name wrong. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. Rangers, Ibrox are different. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm sure that might make a difference. Couldn't give two shiny shites. 3-1 Liverpool says Alisson Becker 94. Francesca says 2-1 to Liverpool. Ravana says 2-1 to Liverpool. Frederick says 2-1 to Liverpool. Everyone's going with a 2-1. No one confident in a clean sheet now. No one feeling a clean sheet. I thought a clean sheet was possible today, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me, mate. Maybe that's just me. I feel dead low on my screen. Do you know what I might do? Oh, that's not it. Upwards. I think I might just lower that down, and then that should do the trick. We should be flying there. Yeah, no one's going with clean sheets, which is mad interesting to me. Really interesting to me. Shout out to Sharky, who's always bringing the jokes. Sharky, where's your jokes today? I've never seen you write anything other than James is the type of guy. And there you are, putting laughing faces. Michael James Pitt says, got to watch the game on my phone, sadly, otherwise would stay in the chat. See you later, lad. Oh, no, don't worry about it, fella. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Bobby Mahoney says, Liverpool are getting humble to City. I'm not going to lie, chat, I don't think we're getting anything out of City, you know. Am I just being negative? Am I just not seeing things like, am I just not seeing the end destination? Because I even done a show with a very special Man City fan. Special. Very special. Big deal. I think the biggest City fan on YouTube right now, you can take a few guesses. I'm not going to say if you're right or wrong, but that video and that preview will be out tomorrow, and it's 35 minutes of absolute gloriousness and football and knowledge. So make sure you tune in. That'll be out. Also, chat, did you see the Turkish video? Did you like it? How have you been? Have you been to the mighty St. Helens? Lovely place. Highly recommend. I don't know if it's a lovely place. I have been to St. Helens, though, because I worked for a charity and we were door-to-door fundraising. So we'd go to all places like just outside of Liverpool and we'd meet at Lime Street. And then we'd bounce. We'd shout out to anyone who ever met me at Lime Street. I met Carragher at Lime Street a couple of months ago before we were going to go to work. Get on this. So Carragher was waiting by the Cafe Nero stand, if anyone knows where Lime Street is and you know where the Cafe Nero stand is. He was standing right by there. He was getting loads of photos, and my mate goes to me, yo, bro, because he was from London. His name's Maxwell. Shout out, Maxwell. He was like, bro, Carragher's over there, you know. I was like, is he? Yeah, funny, though. I've met Carragher a few times, and he's from Bootle, which is like 10 minutes down the road from where I am. So it's not mad if I meet Carragher. Like, it's still mad, because he played for Liverpool, and he's a legend, and I'd still like... But it's not to the point where I'd be nervous or feel like I need to treat him any differently. So when I went over, I just looked at him, he looked at me, we looked at each other, and he was just like, how are your videos going, lad? And I was like, yeah, sick, lad. And yeah, it was a funny little exchange. It's mad, the little random exchanges that you can get with people. As a United fan, you are by far, you are my favourite YouTuber besides Goldbridge. That's huge. That is huge because he's really good at what he does as well. Whether you like Mark Goldbridge or not, you've just got to admit he's brilliant at what he does. T-Boys TV says it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool. Have you? Oh yeah, I've read that one. Who do you reckon will mainly start over Diaz, considering he's injured? Chat, give me a bit of help on this one. Who do you think's going to start over Diaz in the near future? Because we're going to need to find a replacement, and I just don't know who that replacement is going to be. I just nearly dropped me light. I'm devoed. Wait there, let me put that light up there. Oh, we're flying. No one's giving me any... I love the way... Oh, yeah, Jota. So I was going to say no one's giving me any options for the left wing. Fabio Carvalho is not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. That's a sound shout, mate. Yeah, I'm happy all day with him. Fabio Carvalho playing. I think the telly's still a bit too loud, to be honest. I just thought we put in a shift, mate. I just want to see legs. I want to see really good performances. Like, the only way I think I'm always going to be happy with a win. Let me just clarify. I'm not going to be one of those people who are like, oh, we only won 1-0. But the only way I'm going to be like, okay, that's something positive to take from is if we thrash them like 4, 5, 6-0, which I don't think will happen. I think it's only going to be a narrow scoreline that has about 2 goals in it. I don't think it's going to be anything too major. I don't know. Jota or we buy a new winger. Chat, yes or no, are we going to be buying a new winger in January? Because I'll tell you my answer. A big fat NO, mate. Big up Fabio Carvalho all the way. Doing the business. Mbappe left wing. I had to put a laughing emoji in the title that I done on the Mbappe video. I had to. It was just a must. It would have been wrong not to, in my opinion. I had to do the Mbappe video, though, because I don't want the Mbappe thing to become a narrative again, chat. Just the whole thing of being linked with a world-class player and then you just get let down. Also, I wouldn't want Mbappe. I don't want a player who has so much authority over everything, like a collective thing. I just want people who are going to listen to the manager, put the all in for the manager and the fans. And I also don't think Mbappe's good for long-term, not because of his age, but based on the fact that you can tell his eyes are set on Real Madrid. The only reason why there's some possibility to the transfer is because PSG don't want to sell to Real Madrid. So they also don't want... There's Ben Davies. Going on, Ben Davies, lad. Hope you're well, son. Shit. Do you know what I haven't done, chat? I haven't put the scoreboard up. Chat. That's an L. That's a huge L, and I look dead pale as well. I need to sort this out. Wait. No, I don't. Oh, no. Yes, we're flying. Wait there. Why is it not on me? Why? Chat, why can't you see it? Chat, do you know what I think I'm going to have to do? I think I might have to go off. Shit. I don't want to, mess anything up. I just want me fucking time out. Right, chat, I think I'm going to have to go off and come back on. Okay. So I'll be 2 minutes. But I forgot the timer, and I can't forget the timer, you know what I mean? So smash a like, and to count how long I'm going to be gone, because I bet you it's less than 30 seconds. Wait there. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm back. Wait there. Shit, why is the camera moved, Mega? Why isn't the timer popping up, chat? Chat, the timer isn't even popping up. Why is that? Oh, fuck off, you stupid camera. Sorry, I'm trying to swear less on streams. Camera, don't be doing this to me, lad. Don't be doing this to me, bro. Right. Here we go. Oh, why isn't this working? Sorry, chat. I'm completely ignoring you here. There's a very minuscule chance we might have to go without the timer today for some reason. It's not. It's not even working. It's fully not even... Oh, I'm unmuted. You're lying, I'm not muted. Chat, am I muted? James T's just said I'm muted. Am I muted? No. Okay, we're sweet. Chat, I think we're going to have to go without the scoreline. I'll fiddle about with it at half time. If anyone's wondering where it is, dead sorry. But either way, the game's about to kick off. Harvey Elliott's kicking the ball. And yeah, that was a really terrible start to stream. But thank you for everyone who's tuned in. And thank you for all the support you've been showing on the channel recently, mate. It's been belter. Anyway, Harvey Elliott's kicked off. Come on, you mighty Redmond. I really wish that timer was working. That's really frustrating. Fuck the Rangers, we're going to win the league. I'm a Celtic fan. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I haven't kept up with the Scottish League. However, I don't doubt you. I feel like Rangers done a Liverpool where one league title will do us. One league title and we'll just enjoy second, or in this case, this season, fifth. Did you blow Ruby's candles on her birthday cake? No, I never. I haven't seen Ruby today. Make sure you go and wish Rhubarb an happy birthday. We're going to be... I don't know actually if I should announce this, because it might be a surprise, so I'm not going to say anything. But But we're supposed to be doing something for Ruby's birthday anyway. What do you think of the Henderson rumour? It's if you're implying the Gabriel situation, I am very sceptical to talk about it just based on the fact nothing's came out. But he said something dodgy. And how you know he said something dodgy is because, one, there's an investigation, and two, Gabriel's reaction was terrible. Firmino looked a bit puzzled. And even Granit Xhaka, when he came over, he weren't originally fuming at Henderson. He was just trying to split them up. And the next thing you know, he's fuming at Henderson and wants to deck him. So he said something moody. I just don't know what he said, chat. So I'm not going to speculate and say he was racist. The one thing I will say is, even if he was racist, that's not something that we know. It's not something that's definitive, and it's a very dangerous premise that you set for the world if you start labelling people definitively as something without any evidence. So I am very much for wait and let the investigation take its course, and then we can make a proper judgment down the line. But either way, we've gave the ball to the opposition. I'm going to assume Rangers aren't going to be attacking too much in this game, but I don't know if they're going to be defending either, because they want a couple of points, you know what I mean? They want to get points on the board, and if they can get points from the last 3 games, then there's a hope for European football, even if it's not Champions League. Still get the Europa League or something. I think that's what they're fighting for now. Kanate getting stuck in early. Go ahead, Kanate. Big Ibu, you know. Meiji Ibu Kanate, you know. Fucking these guys up, bruv. You feel me? You feel me? Wait there, why? Oh, I really wish I could get this. I'm still like playing about with it, but... Oh, I've done it! Chat, that's a huge W! Chat, that's a huge W! Oh my god, could we just get like a like and a spam in the chat for that? I don't even know how I done that. Did you see that? That is sick. What the hell? Oh, I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. That's a W, innit, Mohammed? I agree, Mohammed. I think that's a W. Hey, chat, yes or no, would you play James Tavernier over Trent Alexander-Arnold right now? I think he'd be a good signing, him, you know. Do you know, as a backup right back, if he was just happy to, like, fill in every now and then? James Tavernier, is that a W or an L, chat? James City are going to eat you alive. All right, Captain Obvious, fucking hell, tell me something I don't know. I only like educated conversations. Don't like to speak to people who are pointing out the obvious stuff, because guess what? I'm not learning anything. It doesn't develop me as a person. Therefore, do you know when you tell me stupid, pointless facts, for sure a fact, but so obvious, like me saying that, like, I don't know, like I'm not Jamaican. Obviously, I'm not Jamaican, you know what I mean? You can tell I'm not Jamaican. Why is me telly freezing? Oh yeah, it's back. Wow. It was even lagging, and I could still tell that was a slow shot. Anyway, I've got the timer on. I've fully got the timer on. So I need to like set it all up. And right, so change this to blue for the Rangers. Boom. You can see the process of how I do this shit. And then red for LV. Bam, 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 bam. Ham your mom. Oh, what's her name? Her name is Zidane. There we go. And then that's how you do it. So Rangers, Liverpool, boom. But now I need the timer, and we are currently on 4 minutes. So what I'm going to do, set that up for 5. And when it's 5 minutes, I'm going to press play. And then you can link up if you want, or you can just know where I am. And Kent has just nearly scored a banger. Chat, I think we should have kept older Kent for a little bit longer. I think he would have been a great option as like a backup or something. And I think right now, what a backup Kent would be for Diaz. I know we wouldn't have been able to have him a backup for that long. We obviously have Mane. We couldn't have kept him. It was impossible to keep him. But I just wish we could have, and I think that would have been quite fun if we did. Start. There we go, chat. We're off and underway, so if you want to link up. Top 4 predictions, James. Shout out to Jack Rose, old-time subscriber and follower. Right now, here and then, it can change, so don't come at me in a few months if I decide to change my mind. I'm going to say City, Arsenal, Chelsea, because I think Potter's just going to have a great impact there, and then Man United. I think Spurs are going to... Man United. I think Spurs will miss out. I think Spurs will miss out, which is mad because I thought they were going to have a good season like everyone did. Thoughts on whether... no, get your words out, James. Thoughts on whether Liverpool can break into the top four? Well, as you can tell from my current predictions, no. Shimakash, ball in! Oh, Nunes! Like, I think if that's Haaland, he gets on the end of that. I'm not trying to do the Nunes-Haaland comparisons, even though I have just done it. But I just think he weren't as alert as he should have been there. Just saying. I thought that was a good cross from Shimakash. Who's England's best right back right now? Right now, just Reece James. Right now. Overall, when everyone's on form, I'm still gonna go with Trent. Nah, Reece James is probably the best right back. Trent is still the best footballer. Botched it, Liverpool fans. Botched it. Hello from Macedonia. Big up the Macedonians. Is that what you called? Like the way we're called Scousers, are you called Macedonians, or have you got like a mad other name? Either way, big up from Macedonia. Man United over Spurs when we get Emerson Royale. Raw. In it. Chat, who's better on the worst day? Emerson Royale or Trent? On the worst day, it's got to be Trent, surely. Sure. On the worst day. Like right now, it could be anyone, but on the worst day, I think Trent's better. Spurs don't play like a top 4 team. They get swatted most games. They just do the counter so well. Jay, exactly. It's not really a style of play that they can just use going forwards and think this is going to win me league titles and it's going to get me second place. Like, no, Arsenal playing really exciting football. They're playing high pressing football. They're causing teams issues. They're killing the game in the first 20 minutes in most cases. Same with City. It's just not. It can get top 4. But when you've got United being a bit more aggressive now and Chelsea as well, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I think under Tuchel it was getting a bit stiff. Still don't think Tuchel should have got sacked. But now under Potter, Chelsea are just much better. Well, better football team. That being said, Kane is still a top player. Yeah, very true, Anthony. Very true. Just because Spurs don't play great football doesn't mean Kane isn't a great footballer. Like, he scores under... I don't know how many managers he's had in his career at Spurs. Is it 3, 4? Poch. Was Poch his only manager? I don't know. Either way, 4 or 5 managers, I'd assume, and he scored under every single one of them. So I'm not really going to say that Kane is a problem. First football and memory. Mine was when I was 6. My dad was celebrating Aguero scoring in the last minute goal. Wow. First football and memory was when we played Olympiacos in the round of 16. When Gerrard scored the banger, because I went to that game. So as far as an early football and memory, that was it. United are still playing Ole ball, lad. They're not really, though. They're playing much more controlled Ole ball. Ole ball was vibes. That was like, if we're all happy, then we're playing good footy. I think now they've got a bit more structure. Still not enough to win the league or even compete for it, but it's better than what they was, which weren't hard. Like, people have got to realise it's actually not that impressive that they're much better. It's only impressive because they've been shit. Oh! Offside by a mile. Nunes offside by a clear mile. Did you see Leicester band's birthday shouts this week? Because names requested was Zach Rogers and Brendan out. Oh, Rangers are in the box. And they never done fuck all. No, do you know what, lads? That's hilarious. And shout out to whoever came up with that idea, because that is a fucking beautiful idea. Gerard, I know, yeah. You beauty. What a hit, son. What a hit. Fabinho, punch him in his head, lad. Fucking Arfield. Garfield's clear. Garfield is fucking clear of you, mate. Oh, shut up. Who's that? Who's he? Goldson. Sounds like the most Tory name I've ever heard in my life. Thogden knows you, so the... Wait there, what? Thogden knows you, so drink the bevy new. I don't have a bevy. I have a LSV, if that... Yeah. Bloody gorgeous, but I don't have a bevy. I don't have a fucking bevy, lad. Come on, everyone, let's get James some likes going. Is right, Chris. Thank you to everyone who encourages people to like the video and stuff. I hope that the effort since I've been full time again has been noticed as well. Chat, we're on the attack. We're not on the attack. That was a poor pass into Nunes. Yeah, man, I hope you've noticed the effort that I've been trying to put in, because I feel like it's an obligation for me to bring content that is suitable for people to enjoy, learn something new from, even though it's something as small as football. Listen, mate, I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about all that. I'd rather come on a platform where we can all share one love and we can discuss and have good debates and have fun doing it. So hopefully you've noticed, and long may it continue, mate. Long may it continue. Big up yourself, Jason. If you like the video, that's just absolutely huge. It pushes the videos out there. It gets it more in the algorithm. It gets it more views, which means it gets the channel more revenue. And as I'm now a full-time YouTuber, I can do with as much as that as possible. So if you can leave a like, that would be unbelievable, Jeff. Only if you like it, though. If you don't like it, then just dislike it. Still pushes into the algorithm. Anyway, reckon Liverpool should buy Gordon off Everton. Yeah, because that's realistic, isn't it? Come on, Mike, use your brain cells. We're not going to be getting Gordon. Anthony Gordon probably wouldn't even join Liverpool. Even if we offered him to join, I'm just saying, Everton definitely wouldn't accept, and then Anthony Gordon probably wouldn't. He might do, though. I don't know. I maybe if you asked him, but I doubt he would. I highly, highly doubt he would. There's a mural by mine in Bangor, and just past the train station, there's a mural. It's got Donny van der Beek on it. I'll have to show a picture, or I'll have to do something around it. There's a Donny van der Beek one. There's a Dele Alli mural, and it's just 6 Everton players next to each other. It's Donny van der Beek, Dele Alli, Anthony Gordon, Seamus Coleman and Pickford or something like that. And, oh, mate, I can understand Coleman to a degree. Still won no trophies. Nunes! Nunes! Bit more force on that pass, mate. Was that offside anyway? He was offside anyway. Was that Nunes offside again? He needs to hold these runs, mate. If it was him. If it was, and it was him. He weren't that offside. It was just... Nah, he was, though. It was his knee. His knee was definitely playing him off. Good decision from the ref. And a poor pass as well. Chat, do you see what I mean? Just about the IQ of Nunes and just the final pass. I don't know. I don't want to be shitting on him every game. I just notice loads of things that from any footballer, not just Nunes, I wouldn't like too much. I was calling Mane out when he was doing shit like this and giving the ball away and being careless. And I was calling Mane out, and it weren't nice to do, and that's why I remembered it. But I knew what Mane could do, because when Mane was on the top of his game, he was just scoring goals for absolute fun. It was just fucking banter to him. And now, with no Mane in the squad, I think you see the drop in level, replacing him with someone like Nunes. James is the type of guy to put toast in a blender and put fruit in a toaster. Okay, sound. Fuck off, Sharky! Fuck off, will you? Would you ever consider getting a team on board and you being the host? I don't know. The thing is, if I was going to require or try and acquire 5 people to get onto a show, or 4 people or 3 people to get onto a show on a regular basis, I'd like to pay them for the time. I'm somebody who likes to value people's time. Don't get me wrong, a lot of collaborations in YouTube, if it's just a one-off video, then it's kind of like an eye for an eye. Yeah, you come on my channel, and then when you need me, I'll come on yours. And collaborations are a great thing, and I suggest anyone who goes into YouTube to do some collaborations. However, if I was to do a show regularly where I'd require people's time, which builds up over time, it's not just an hour a week, it's 2 hours every 2 weeks, it's 3 hours every 3. It's something where they can be reinvesting that time into something else. I'd have to build the YouTube channel up first and generate a bit more revenue from videos, if that makes sense. I was proper gutted, James. Didn't know you did a watch along versus Arsenal. Can you post it on your Instagram story? Because I don't always get the notifications. Yeah, for sure. By the way, chat, make sure that you've got your notifications turned on. It's very important that you do that, because YouTube is seedy with the notifications. So even try turning them off and then turning them back on. They can be a bit more frequent. If you follow me on my Instagram, then yeah, for sure, I'll start doing that. My apologies for not letting you know. The idea going forward now that I'm full-time again, so you can just keep in mind, I'm going to be live for the away games. I know I've been mad inconsistent over the past year. I've had a different job and stuff like that. Now that I'm full-time in YouTube again, the idea is to go to the home games. I might vlog. Don't know if I want to. However, For the away games, I want to do watch-alongs. Oh, cross ball there from Rangers. That was actually a good ball, you know. That was a brilliant ball. Played back out off the left, whipped in, back stick. It's Ryan Kent. Is that Ryan Kent? No, it's not Ryan Kent. But no end product. And this is the thing about Rangers. Rangers. This is the thing about Rangers. They haven't really got much end product, and there's not really any mad quality. Quality for the Scottish League, but when you're coming up against Liverpool, there's just, with all due respect, no comparison. With all due respect. Nunes had a stinker. What do you think? Yeah, in this game, he hasn't been great so far, but we are only 15 minutes in. You put bread in a toaster, not toast. Sharky, you've been fucked, lad. Put bread in a toaster, not toast in a toaster. You mush. Say silk 3 times. Silk. What's a cow's drink? Did you say milk? Because if so, then you're an idiot. I'm only messing. I've heard that one for time. Here's Rangers on the attack. It's Arfield. Garfield's just scored, lad. Garfield has just scored, lad. Garfield's just scored. There's mega plod running on the pitch. Oh, lad. Oh, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool. Why are you doing this to me? This is fucking embarrassing. Why is Jürgen Klopp smiling? What the hell? Oh, Liverpool. Why is the camera shaking? The cameraman celebrating. Oh, we've just been tethered by a fucking fat ginger cat. Garfield's just scored a goal. Oh, it was a decent finish as well. Again, though, poor defending. Who got tethered there? It started with Carvalho. Oh, and Garfield is just given all the space and time in the world. Oh, Jesus Christ, you'd find more space there than what you would in a fucking brothel. I'll tell you that for free. And what goes ahead and happens, he goes and scores a goal. Free as you like. Oh, and Virgil van Dijk weren't there to do anything. Kanata weren't there to do anything. And it's fucking ridiculous that we're in a position where we're losing 1-0 inside of 20 minutes. It's chat. It's not even like it's been time. It's not even like it's been 70, 80 minutes of a hard, grueling game of footy. It's been 18 minutes. And already we're open. Oh, and the camera's still shaking. Chat, are you onto the way on BT Sport that the camera's shaking? Why is the camera shaking? Is that because of the stadium? That stadium is bouncing, if the case. That stadium is bouncing. Fucking Garfield. We're actually going to get bombed by Rangers. Chat, are you seeing what I'm going through? By the way, I'm 0-3 in live streams. Do you know, I've done 3 watch-alongs this season. I'm 0-3. We lost against United, we lost against Arsenal, and we lost against Napoli. Chat, I might need to swerve these watch-alongs, you know. I might need to swerve them. Honestly, I think I'm going to need to swerve these watch-alongs. I haven't even changed the score. I need to change the score. Garfield, I can't believe you. Oh, Garfield. Sorry, Sharky, fucking hell. Give me a break. I'm traumatised at the fact we're losing 1-0 to what? Like, it's Rangers. It's not like anyone major. Huge club, but in terms of quality player for player, they shouldn't be. What am I talking about? Liverpool being playing Championship Liverpool football this season. The Redmond case, I know, yeah. Do you reckon there's a Redmond case? I believe that more than Klopp's 7-season case. Maybe I just don't do watch-alongs no more. That could be a shout. I'm kind of numb to it hurting though. Like, I'm hurt, but I've been hurt. Like, it's not like I'm getting any more hurt. It's just I'm not healing. Like, I've remained the same level of devastation ever since the season. Like, ever since Mitrovic absolutely tethered us at Cottage Park. We've just not, like, that. It's just been one bad roller coaster. It's all jokes and vibes at this point. Innit, banter. Tell me jokes, chat. Tell me jokes. I thought they were going to score again then, you know. I honestly, this is ridiculous. This is a monster. Oh, I hate this. Nearly 2-0. Nearly 2-0. James, type of guy to brush his ears with toothpaste. Fuck off. It was nearly 2. Liverpool are just all over the gaff. You can tell the atmosphere is getting to a shout out to the guy at the start of the stream who was like, yeah, the atmosphere, this, that. You're actually right. It looks like it's putting us major under the cosh. This isn't good, chat. Is it Cottage Park or Cottage Pie? I don't know what the stadium's called. Give me a break. Give me a break. Is it Cottage Park? That Jack guy is going to come back to you, remember, in there. James, thank you for shaving. Anthony, not a problem. I'm glad that it's benefited your life one way or another. I've still left a little bit on the chinny chin chin, though. I think that's a W. Elliot, go on, boys. Darwin, again, chat. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So we are. Darwin Núñez playing out wide. I feel like that's something that we can all agree on. And then Firmino's playing in the middle and whatnot. It seems like that the front three are interchanging, actually. And when Núñez does interchange to the wing, he's just got no delivery. Like, none. Like, oh, come on, chat. I'm not trying to be mean. Craven Cottage, same thing. Tomato. Your team is done. It really does look done. It really looks done. Already not moved the ball quick enough. Henderson holding on, waiting for players to move into places. Good play from Fabio. There's Shimmy. Firmino's dropped. Nice little flick on from Fabinho. Here's Fabio Carvalho. Wide of the post. Unlucky, son. Unlucky, son. Oh, fucking hell. This is bullshit. Liverpool will have a season United had last season. Possibly. And actually even worse, because United finished second the season before, but it weren't like an impressive second. You can tell that they were still shit. And then they had a bad season, whereas us, we actually done well last year, and the drop-off has been immense. It's been immense. Oh, the ball bounced over his head. We got lucky there. Can we utilise the attack? Núñez get lucky. Oh, couldn't even get any luck. Here's Fabinho. Brilliant Fabinho. Fabio, you've got space, son. You should have passed it at the last minute, to be fair. He shot a bit too late. I'm not into that. I am not into that. You should have capitalised on your success and rebuilt whilst you were strong. Blame FSG. Skin toners, lad. I'm sad about what's going on with us, man. Tell me I'm sad about what's going on with us. It's just, I think the reason why it's even more devastating is how unexpected it was. You know what I mean? Can Shimmercast get onto Darwin? Can a twin get on a twin? Oh, can you feint a free kick? A corner. I didn't know you could feint a corner. Or was the referee blowing the whistle? Shimmercast takes near post. Oh, goal! And it's fucking Bobby Firmino. Yes! Bobby fucking Firmino. It's what he does. The Brazilian sensation that is him. Did you say he was finished? Sorry. Did you say he was finished? Because I know it's only Rangers, but that is how many goals now for my Brazilian? My number 9 Brazilian. The greatest number 9 in world football at this rate. Look at the beautiful header that he's caught there as well. Oh, Bobby, you are a sensational man. 2 successive games with a goal. Like 6, 7 goals this season. What a fucking hero. Yes, Bobby, lad. Great ball from Shimmy as well. The Greek scouser. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Come on, you Reds. Keep going. Chat, Bobby Firmino contract extension. W or L? W. Because honestly, in a time like right now where everyone's playing shit, it really is telling when the one player who's playing well is Bobby Firmino, who's been one of the biggest underperformers over recent seasons. I'm not saying he should be starting week in, week out if Liverpool get back to their best, but I do think we should give him a contract extension because honestly, I think we'd be missing a trick if we didn't. He's a legend. He's someone who works hard for the team, and he's just a good option to bring on. He's something different, and it's going to be very hard to replace a player like that. But here he is winning the ball back again. Go on, Bobby, son. Go on, my son. Oh, Núñez, unlucky. Again, though, was that an actual foul on Núñez? Because if so, I don't want to shit on him. It just looked like he ran out of nowhere. Kanate saving himself last minute. Nunes is injured. Have Liverpool even won away? Ooh, that's a great question. Chat, have Liverpool won an away game this season? Have we won an away game this season? It's a great question that I couldn't give you the answer to in this moment of time. But I'm not sure. I am not sure. No. Apparently we haven't won away this season. So yeah, don't blame me being live. All the games that I do is away from home. We're just shit away from home. We're just shit away from home. Well, like Everton. We haven't won away. Yeah, so I don't believe in the James Redmond live stream case no more. That's bullshit. What I do believe in is Liverpool being shit at this moment. But it's 1-1, mate. I only care about winning this game, you know what I mean? Think about the short-term goals. Don't even want to think about Man City, you know what I mean? Buying a 3-0 up already. Mane's sitting there with his AFCON, every trophy that he won at Liverpool and his AFCON, just thinking, ready for a Bundesliga? How mad would it be if he won the Champions League as well, by the way? Fucking hell. Mane could become like one of the most decorated left wingers Europe's ever seen. He already kind of is. But I mean, at Bayern Munich, if he stays there for 2 or 3 seasons, fuck me. Like, that's serious. That's serious. How many seasons did Mane have at Liverpool? Because I believe he has a trophy at least this season. Like, for every season he's been there, or at us, he has a trophy at least. Because he won 8 or something, didn't he? I think. Don't know. Maybe 7. Either way, he won everything at Liverpool. He's going to win everything at Bayern. So, yeah. FSG or Todd Bowley. I'd probably say Todd Bowley. It's another American, but he seems to still splash the cash, mate. You know what I mean? He's came in all guns blazing, flexing his toe to the birds. He's just there like, yeah, man. Kalidou Koulibaly, don't mind if I tiddly too. I'll sign a bit of Kalidou. He could also do well in the World Cup. Who are we talking about here, Diego? Mane. True, he's in the World Cup. You've only got 2 points from 5 away games. Wow. Are we that shit? Are we actually that poo at the moment? I'm from Czech's Percent. Oh, sorry. I hate the way I pronounce things sometimes. I am so sorry. My good sir from Czech. I'm sorry, fella. I can't even say that. You know, I gave it the best shot, A for effort, but I don't want to offend you. Playing against Bayern, like Barca, Bayern and Inter. Yeah, apologies about that, man. Big up yourself, though. Oh, wait there. Is it Macher? Macher, are you a girl? I'm trying to look the profile photo, but I'm blind in one eye, so don't even blame me. Either way, he or she, big up yourself. Much love. It's the only thing about YouTube. You're trying to guess who people are. James, the type of guy to speak Spanish in Italy. I've actually done that. When I went to Berlin, I'd like say gracias a lot. I'd be like, oh, gracias. And then my mate would be like, it's guten tag. Nah, it's not guten tag. Guten tag, it's good morning. I would say thank you in German, chat. I would say, oh, what is it? Danke. 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 And then I finally clocked on and I was like, Danke. Stein there, son. Danke. Be looking at me like that. Like, what's he just said to me? Oh, go on, Fabio. Show me the 5-star skill moves. Shimmy. Oh, and then Darwin overran it. Nah, I'm messing it. It even Darwin's fault that time. I'm just trying to piss people off. Dankeschön. Big up the Dankeschöns. James, lad, I love you, mate. I love you too more. Ooh, you've got a moody name as well. Cheek mate. Cheek mate. Cheek mate. Big up cheek mate. Good old cheek mate. How do you pronounce it? I pronounce what? Pronounce what? A Stein. I don't know. A Stein? I'd assume. Rabe mate. Go rabe mate. Go rabe. I feel like you're just getting me to say mad names now, you know, chat. I'm not even going to lie to you, and I don't appreciate it because that can get people cancelled, do you know what I mean? So, like, if you're trying to cancel me, then blame yourselves when good old Rhubarb Redmond, the fucking Yorkshire Terrier miniature dog, who's 11, by the way, she's getting older, when she's on the streets because we can't afford to pay the bills. Because you're trying to cancel me by saying mad names. You know what I mean? James the type of guy to bring a calculator to his English test. Sharky, I'm not that stupid, and you always make me out to sound like because people are gonna take these serious, you know, Sharky. You know what I mean? Sharky, do you know when I see you? You know when I see you. I'm gonna give you the spud, lad. And I'm not talking about one of those spuds, I'm talking about one of these fucking spuds. No, I'm messing. Sharky, I'm joking. You probably kick me ass, to be fair. I'm harmless, mate. I'm harmless. I'm not making threats on stream. That was all banter. Chat. Don't get me cancelled. Did Rhubarb get over her cold? Yeah, she's flying now, mate. I always shit myself when my dog gets sick. Dog owners in the chat, let me know if you feel a similar thing with your dog. When my dog gets sick, and because she's 11 now, I shit myself, chat. Oh, no, it's saying the internet's lagging up. Hopefully that won't last. The internet thing. Ooh, it's dropped a lot. I hope the internet fixes itself. Is the internet okay, chat? It's saying that it's a little bit funny for me. I was in the middle of telling a story about our rhubarb, but when it's going blurry, I don't even know how to fix it. Maybe if I refresh the page. Fuck knows, mate. I might just have to wing it, you know, chat. It'll fix itself in a second, so keep staying tuned. It's Liverpool 1, Rangers 1, 32 minutes in. It should be back to normal now, I think. It's saying, oh no, it's going in and out. We'll try and fix it at half time. I wish we signed Isaac instead of Nunes. Yeah, chat, in hindsight, would you prefer Darwin Nunes or Isaac as the big money signing? Bear in mind, he scored on his debut against us. Like, literally scored. James, the type of guy to study for a COVID test. Sharky, I'm going to punch your head in. James, the type of guy to lick his finger while flipping a page on an iPad. That's funny, that. These are golden. James is the type of guy to clap when the plane lands. I've done that before, because I used to shit myself at planes. Like, do you know planes back in the day when I was younger? I was like, wow, these are massive and tiny. What do I do here? Rangers have got a corner, by the way. And I used to clap. I'd be like, well done, pilot. He's right. I'm one of them. I can, like, do you know, if people give me good customer service when I'm at a restaurant, I thank them for it. I'm like, by the way, he's right for being a nice person. You know what I mean? You don't get enough of them nowadays. And I'm sure your job's probably shit and you're not actually happy. So I'm glad that you're making the effort to just put a smile on your face. Get what I'm saying? A lot of people saying Darwin Nunes over Isaac. Chat, I don't know, you know. Shit, they've got another chance. Good clearance. Get out at him now. Now. Henderson, Harvey, rattle him, lad. Ryan Kent. Snake. For 85 million, if a process, we need instant impact on a daily basis. And Isaac seemed to be that. Like, he never just proven it in a Benfica team that was dominating. Isaac scored goals in what wasn't the best team in the country. Who did he play for, chat? Real Sociedad. Good team, but not the best in the country. And he was still scoring goals for them. And I think in a time like right now, his dribbling's better. I think his finishing probably better as well, to be honest. I like Isaac and what I've seen from him. He was cheaper. I believe he might be younger. I don't know if he's younger. They're a similar age. But I don't know. Don't think that this is an agenda from just now. Like, it's not even an agenda. I just didn't think he was that good before he joined Darwin. So yeah, I would have took Isaac over him. But hopefully Darwin proves me wrong. I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for everyone to be like, you fucking dickhead. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. James, where do you think Liverpool will finish? I've answered this question loads of times, and honestly, in the most respectful way, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, at first, it was second, and then it was fourth, and then it was fifth, and now I don't know. I just don't have a clue. People think bar work is so easy, but they don't see what goes on behind the bar. Facts. That is facts. Like, I have worked in a pub before, and it is relentless. Big up to the people who work in a bar. Chat, where do you work? I want to know where everyone works. And if you go to school, let me know if you go to school. I want to know what everyone gets up to. James, the type of guy to say Sadio Mane, he's the best player in the world. Brum bum. Good one, that. Anthony says Isaac is older, I believe, but maybe by a few months. Okay. Okay. I also think if you're asked in the summer, who would you rather, Isaac or Darwin? I think a lot of people would have said Isaac. More recognisable name. But Newcastle have the money. A plumber? Oh, it's right. A joinery? Get on you, Jack. Joining things together. Leon Shield Road. Shield Road! Hey, whatever fucking pays the bills. Oh, there's a crossing from Tavernier. Get it away, Liverpool, now. Get it away now. Why is no one pressing towards him? Offside, that's why. I am 13 years old. Well, big up yourself, my little mate. What's your name? Frederick. Big up yourself, Frederick. Know what I mean? Work hard. Stay in school. Save your money as well, Frederick. My G. Thank you for tuning in. McDonald's. Big up to the Mackey's workers. First year of sixth form. Sixth form was a belter. I love sixth form. You know what I mean? I loved it. Do you know what was a mistake, though, chat? For me in sixth forms. By the way, if you're not from England, sixth form is like college, essentially. But more school version. I had a relationship in sixth form for the whole of sixth form. The whole of it. And get on this, I was a fucking simp when I was younger. I went into school and I was a little fucking muppet lad. I walked in, didn't have much game with girls. But lad, I was one of two new kids and I was an alright looking kid. Like, you saw me on the Mane video. That was a couple of weeks before I went into sixth form. I was an okay looking kid. Like, I had a big, decent little tan. Oh, I mean, I was in alright shape and was quite sporty. Anyway, walked in and then you're getting stares because girls are looking at you like, oh yeah, there's some fresh meat that we can dig our teeth into. And I had a few options, not because I had game, it's just because these girls were desperate, lads, and they were all meaty anyway. It was like 6s and 7s all over the gaff. And regardless, in fact, it wasn't even 6s and 7s, that's generous. It's like 5s, 6s, and at best 7s. Either way, got with this girl because I kissed her. I kissed the girl. I was 16. I kissed her, and I was like, oh, if I don't get with her now, then I'm fucked because that's rude and that's horrible. Now, luckily, I ended up actually like thinking, you know what, she's a sound bird, and we stayed together. We had a couple of breaks, and we finally fucked it off after sixth form. Yeah, and I just think I would have had a well better time if I. Do you know, like when we had those breaks? I think I'd have had a well better time if I just stuck to the break and just never done like just never got back with it. I don't know. I'm getting into my relationship shit now, but sixth form was still a belter though. That was when all like shit started kicking off with the Mane video. Go on, Fabinho. Go on, Fabinho. You gorgeous baldy man. Oh yeah, there's Harvey. Into Fabio. I'm not gonna lie though. Besides the goal, which was a set piece, I think the 2 goals against Brighton. Arsenal were from set pieces as well. Chat, doesn't it concern you that our only goals are coming from the set pieces? Because that's quite concerning to me. You know what I mean? Young James Simplemans. I weren't a simp. Fully was a simp. I was a bad simp. Bad simp. Bad. A terrible simp. I just wanted anything. I'm only messing. Nah, she was lovely. It was actually like a good relationship. But defo rushed in. Anyway, Rangers are on the attack. Fuck Rangers. Never done nothing. If you can take one player from City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and United and add 4 players to your team to improve your squad, who would they be? Chat, get your answers in. This is a fucking phenomenal question. If I could choose 4 players from each squad, right, Manchester City, do I go with Kevin De Bruyne or Haaland? It's either Kevin De Bruyne or Haaland. Oh, that's a good one, you know. I'll go with Kevin De Bruyne because I think even Kevin De Bruyne can get Nunes 20 goals a season. Anyway, De Bruyne, Arsenal. Oh, who would I get? Saliba. I get Saliba from Arsenal. Chelsea. Reece James, because I think he'd be great competition for Trent, and it could also give Trent a different role in the squad. And you can never have too many good players in each position. And I think you can find a place for both of them in the starting 11 at some point. And then United. United's more tricky. Maybe Lissandro Martinez. I don't know. With United, you got any midfielders that I like? I wouldn't mind Casemiro. I'd maybe say Casemiro, just like again for that depth. Because I think that's what we lack most. This is a good one. Rodri, James, Saliba, and Sancho. They're good choices. I wouldn't mind Sancho, actually. Sancho would be sound. De Bruyne, Tomiyasu, CR7, and Kante. I wouldn't take Ronaldo. I don't think I'd take Kante either. I think we'd be falling into the trap of buying a player who's way past the sell-by date, because what Kante has made a name off of is pace, power, and fucking relentless. Massive chance for Rangers. Get that away. Honestly, though, we're under the cosh against Rangers. Like, we've played shit football, and we're probably lucky to only be, like, 1-1. I was about to say 2-1 down. I think we should be 2-1 down. Right now, I'd take KDB, Xhaka, Saliba, and Reece James. Eriksen's a shout, you know. For Man United, I'd take Eriksen. That's a beautiful shout. That's a beautiful shout. Do you know what I would have said if he weren't going through so much fucking shit? And he never had, like, all that shit happen with him? Mason Greenwood. Definitely. Like, Mason Greenwood, I touted him to be, like, a superstar. But yeah, fucked it. And even though, like, that's still sort of allegations and stuff, because people were trying to label, like, him with the R word and stuff like that, and that sounds. But in fact, it's not really sounds if it's not true. However, there was the audio that came out of him and the girl talking, but it just depends how you interpret that audio. And let's just say it didn't sound great. So it's a weird one with Mason Greenwood. However, I'd take Eriksen with the circumstances. Does anyone even know what's going on with Mason Greenwood? Because I know he's in the under-21 squad for United. He's not playing, but he's listed. KDB and Aubameyang. You're telling me the one player that you take from fucking Chelsea is Aubameyang, when you've got Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly and Reece James and Chilwell and, like, all these. But, like, I'd even take Mason Mount to a degree if we were a better team. But Aubameyang? I wouldn't take Aubameyang. Not a chance. Not a chance. Innocent until proven guilty. You know what, Daniel? It's a great point. It's a great point. Great point. Yes, boss. Right there. Yes, boss. People in my old school used to say I look like you. Well, I'm sorry about that, lad, because that's not a really good thing. But I'm sure you're a better looking version, so happy days. Happy days and swings and roundabouts. De Jong over anyone. Yeah, but he doesn't play for any of those four teams. He has to be listed in the under-21 because he could sue them for assuming false allegations. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really good information to know. And it actually makes sense now that you've said it. I'm surprised I didn't know that already. It's a great point. James, did you see that clip of what Abba said about Arteta? No? What was it? Enlighten me. Zeldris. Enlighten me indeed. I'm really intrigued now. Unpopular opinion, but this is unacceptable. I'm not the one to put the bullet in, but if this continues, Klopp has to go. Now, here's the thing. Be careful where you direct the blame, because it's not just Klopp who's caused this mess. He might have a part to play, but just be careful before you start saying, like, I know you're saying wait a bit longer and whatever, and it can only get to a certain point, but just be careful with the Klopp outshouts, people, because I don't want that to become Liverpool. If it was the best thing for Liverpool Football Club, then sound. But 9 times out of 10, or 9 football fans out of 10 football fans will get the decision wrong, and that for me would be the wrong decision. If we're not taking Aubameyang, then you defo got to take Mount. I'd rather take Reece James. I think Reece James would even be good as a right winger. Like, I'd probably move Trent forwards and play Reece James at the back. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like Reece James at Liverpool. I'm a big fan of Reece James. It's a shame that I can't say how much I like him because of this comparison with Trent all the time. But he's belter. He is an absolute belter. We're playing shit though, people. Either way, there's 3 minutes of added time before half time. Mate, the Greenwood video is not about interpretation. Yeah, but there's not actually a video, it's an audio, and again, like, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. It's just the way that it all sets out. You've just got to give it time. Anyway, I'm done talking about Greenwood. I'm done talking about it, because if anything was definitively fine, I don't know. The system's fucked. I don't get why you haven't moved Trent to midfield yet. It's because Klopp just doesn't want to play that type of system. He wants to try and get everyone else firing defensively, so then we can maximise Trent's attacking game by playing him out wide, which is his best position for the attack, because he likes crossing. I do feel like FSG would stupidly sack Klopp wrongfully. I do hope Klopp can fix these idiots. I don't think they will. I think with everything that Klopp has done for FSG and the things that he's been able to achieve with that minimal budget, I think even FSG, like, well, we found someone good here, didn't we? We found someone fucking boss here. Is Darwin Núñez, can Liverpool finally create a chance? I've had nothing to commentate on. If you're saying, James, why aren't you commentating? It's because I've had nothing to commentate on. Darwin tried to put it over the top to Harvey. What happens? It goes out for a goal kick. So, again, still nothing to commentate on besides the goals. But, chat, I am concerned to why we are not playing good football on the attack against Rangers. It's not like we're playing City or Arsenal or high-level caliber opposition. It's against a team that, honestly, we should be doing better than what we are. It's not even like it's 1-1 and we're dominating and getting loads of chances and the ball just isn't going in the net. Like, how many shots have we had this game? Like, on a serious note, Klopp just signed a new contract. He ain't going anywhere. True, King. True. Are you still friends with Paddy Murphy? As far as I know, yeah. Like, I'm signed with Paddy Murphy. I watched this fight. Didn't go his way. But he went in there, and he got in there in front of loads of people, lads. And even though there's a few memes made and whatnot, it takes a lot of fucking balls, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he was dead nervous going into that fight as well. So, yeah, a lot of respect for Paddy. I don't know if he likes me, because I know he still does work with Anfield's agenda. But I don't even want that being a weird thing between me and Anfield's agenda. We had a bit of a weird thing. We haven't spoke since, but it's not deep. You know what I mean? I still wish them all the best in what they're doing. And they're really good at what they do as well. I feel like more people, just because like you have a problem with some people doesn't mean that you can't admit the work that they do is brilliant. And I think they do good work. Either way, it's half time, people. Rangers 1, Liverpool 1. How do you conclude that? I just think it was very mediocre from start to finish. I didn't think there was anything too exciting to talk about. The goal was sound. It was from a set piece. I didn't think the defending was all that great from Rangers. Happy for Bobby. And defensively, we've been shit, and Rangers could have about 2 or 3. That's what I'll say. 3 shots. Someone said 2 shots, and then someone said 3 shots. The fact that we've had 3 shots against Rangers is abysmal. Abysmal. Napoli at least semi-final, just saying. They could too. I don't know. How are Napoli doing this season? Are they like first in their league in the Serie A? Because I know it's not Juventus. And I don't think it's AC Milan, even though they won the league last year. The Italian league's exciting. It feels like anyone can win that league. And there's like 4 or 5 good teams. I like the Italian league. I'd agree with this. I think Diego has made a great point in saying that Fabinho or Firmino, one of the Brazilians, this has been the best game I've seen Fabinho play. He's had more intensity. He's been more alert. He's just been making better decisions. And even the passes that he's making has been much better. And I've been on Fabinho recently because he's been shit. Firmino, yeah, he got the goal. Don't think he had a bigger impact than Fabinho, but still, though, both had a really positive first half for me, I'm not going to lie. But their goal, fucking Garfield scoring a goal for Rangers. That to me is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. We look so mediocre, no confidence all over. Facts. We are finished. We are a finished club. Unfortunately, I don't see light through the tunnel. Same. Chat, do you think we're going to get top 4? I've asked it on a few streams now, but do you think we're going to get top 4 this season? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm unsure. I'm unsure if we're going to get top 4. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to be. By the way, chat, I'm just standing up because, it's good to stretch your arms sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's decent, lad. Oh, sorry, I'm not like trying to pull any of my positions, but it's just you've got to stretch sometimes. You know what I mean? Why does my... I don't even want to say that on stream, but my backside sweats when I sit down for ages, you know, chat. Is that a sign that I'm unfit? Yeah, there's the stats from Diego. Big up to Diego, like literally one of the greatest mods in the world. Fourth or fifth. Literally no one answered me question. I was going to be like, where do you think we're going to finish, chat? And no one answered. Besides one person. What do you think of Carvalho and Elliott on the wings? I think Carvalho's shown good signs. I think this is definitely their level. Like lower end Premier League and top of the top Champions League. Championship. I think this is like a better level for Harvey and Carvalho, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I think we'll get top four. I was reading out the chat. It's mad that, innit? The way people think we're going to get top four. I genuinely think we will finish sixth. I'm just sticking on the fence too. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Let me do a little share of the stream right now. Chat, if you can share it on your platforms. I know that like it's not ideal to be sharing YouTubers on your platforms, but if you're not embarrassed about stuff like that, then by all means, we are live. We'll do a little Instagram one as well. I just need to copy. We're nearly on 200 likes though, so big up to the chat. I didn't know that we had that many. If we can get to 200 right now, that'd be brilliant. Jude Bellingham would be a great signing, says Josh. Yeah, very, very for sure. Erlen says, what do you think of Kanate this season? Barely played. Didn't think he was great against Arsenal, and didn't think he was amazing against... I don't think he's been amazing against Rangers. A lot of space that was caused, funnily enough, without Trent. Oh, shock horror, it's been all Trent's fault, but we're still conceding goals. People are dumb, you know. Like, Trent hasn't been good either. I'm not trying to say, like, Trent's been boss and everyone's been shit, but just the fact he's been getting the sole blame, I just don't think he deserves it. Here is a scenario. If we make no signings in January or no elite signings, would us LFC fans cause murder wanting FSG out? Yeah, but they're going to do enough to where they bring in a player and it's like, oh yeah, we're going for the league. And then they're just going to have loads of other positions in the squad that they need to sort out, and Liverpool fans are going to gloss it over their eyes and be like, oh yeah, we're going to come back this season and this player and this player and this player and we got this player, so we're going to be even better. Enjoy top four races because that's what's coming to us, I think. I think so. At least for the next season or two. Jay says top four depends on United and Spurs, to be honest. If United crumble and Spurs do, you could, but United carry on playing the way they do, then no. Yeah, I agree with that. Alison Becker says, sad seeing Henderson in this state. Yeah, he doesn't look good, mate. He doesn't look good. And whatever he said to Gabriel, good or bad, it kind of looked like he reacted in a very emotional way. And I think when you react in an emotional way, that can just really affect your game. But I was going to post on Instagram to say that I was live. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, dun, 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 dun. We are live on the YouTube. I was about to say the Instagram, that would have worked. There I am on the screen. There's the booming chat. There's the game. There's the lights. There's the light. There's the light. There's me. I was about to say the Instagram, that would have worked. There I am on the screen. There's the booming chat. There's the game. There's the lights. There's the light. There's the light. There's me. We are live on the... I was about to say the Instagram, that would have worked. There I am on the screen. There's the booming chat. There's the game. There's the lights. There's the light. There's the light. There's me. We are live on the... I was about to say the Instagram, that would have worked. There I am. Good to see Bobby in good form. Yep, no defo. God, I love Bobby, lads. My number 9. We are Bobby FC at this moment. Because all the other players, I'm ashamed of watching them. There's Rio Ferdinand fucking going for it with the fans as well. Michael Owen there trying not to celebrate, acting like he's not a Man United fan. I still can't believe Garfield scored. Fucking Garfield. It happened the season you finished third. Right there. Jay says, it happened the season you finished third. Everyone thought you wouldn't get top 4, and you did because the others crumbled. Exactly, Jay. And I don't think that'll happen this season. I think everyone else is better because we was lucky to get top 4 that season, you're right. How we ended up getting third was mad. Bayern Munich are 4-0 up, apparently. What a team. Do you think Sadio leaving was the worst for Liverpool? Not the worst. It hasn't helped, but I still think we'd be shit right now if we had Mane. Because one player can't save all this. Like, there's that many players playing bad. There's not going to be one player who comes in and does well. Or, sorry, not does well, but it doesn't dramatically change the squad. Don't forget, Alisson has been unreal for sure. For sure. I feel like with Alisson, it's hard to point out his good performances because it's just every week he's the only one who really sticks there and thinks, you know what, I'm boss. And he does show that week in, week out. I love Alisson. What's your favourite colour of... That's a stupid question, Jungle. Why is Bayern so explosive in the UCL? They're just an explosive team. Go to footy, lad. Does anyone know how Barca are getting on? Chat, answer that question for my man. Here we go again. I haven't even read this one, but let's see what Sharky's saying here, shall we, chat? So he says, James, the type of guy to hide his phone in his pillow from his mum at night, even though he lives by himself. Yeah, innit? Players I think we should consider signing is Lautaro Martinez, Edinson Cavani. Oh, Edinson Alvarez, sorry, my bad. Irving Lozano and CR7. Thoughts on other players I mentioned. Why are people saying CR7? What team do you support? Because you defo don't support Liverpool if you're saying we should sign CR7. Because that's very unrealistic. Like, I do reckon some people are smoking crack sometimes, you know. Not even going to lie to you. The 1-0 up Barca, apparently. Barcelona are 1-0 up. Liverpool, you'll never walk alone, says, please, what do you think of Salah? It's a great question. It's a great question with a variety of answers. Chat, yes or no? I'm going to ask you first. How do I word this? Is Salah the new Aubameyang? W or L? WL. Salah, the new Aubameyang. Big contract, 300 grand a week. Gave him the big contract too soon. Clearly looks slower. Doesn't look like he hasn't shown much since January. Clearly dejected from losing an AFCON final, Champions League final, Premier League title race all the way to the last day. Is that an L or is that a W with Salah? It's obviously not a W if he's the new Aubameyang, but if you agree, say W. If you disagree, say L. Because I am very concerned with Salah. If it was 10 games, mate, Salah will be back. 15 games, Salah will be back. 20 games, he'll be sound. It's just been a bit longer than usual. He's just a little bit tired with the congestion of fixtures. And then 40 odd games later, and nearly approaching January 2023, big 2023. And this has been going on since the start of January 2022. I am sorry, chat. I think that is a possibility for a new Aubameyang situation. He can come back and he can score goals, but I'm saying I think we've definitely got the best out of Salah. And even like Aubameyang can still get the odd goal here and there, but he's not vintage world class. And we're paying a player 300 grand a week because they're vintage and world class. I don't think Salah is that no more. And I think in that case, yeah, he'll get goals and yeah, he'll do sound. I don't think he'll ever get to the point where he's scoring 40 goals a season again or 30 goals a season. And if he does, then I'm going to be like, well, what was you doing for the year that you weren't scoring that much? He scored 11 open play goals in like 47 games. I don't think it's a really bad thing to talk about with Mo Salah at the moment. But people will be like, oh, James, you're negative. I'm not trying to be negative. But I'm also trying not to be delusional. And I think it's very delusional to assume a player who's been playing shit for a year, near enough a year, is just going to miraculously find form. Because Eden Hazard never done it. Aubameyang hasn't really done it. He got a few goals at Barcelona. And as I've already said, Salah can do that at Liverpool. But you're paying a player the maximum contract of their career because that's the best time of their career. Salah's not getting any better. Now, is that a W or an L, chat, what I've just said? W or an L? James, do you have a Discord server? No. If someone would be happy to speak to me about how to sort one of those out, though, that'd be brilliant. And chat, do you want to see a Discord server? Leon Goretzka, 2 goals, 1 assist for Bayern at half-time. Must be having a great game. Leon Goretzka is an unbelievable baller. He's exactly what we need in our midfield right now. W because he has been... Oh, wait there. Oh, how do I get that off? There we go. Anthony says W because he has been trash like Aber. We need to sell him. We need to sell him off, unfortunately. And it's going to be a tough one. I'm not saying let's sell Salah or anything like that, but if we are going to sell him, tough one. Tough one. Do you have Twitch? Mohammed, I don't have Twitch. I probably should get it. You only say W's, Hammers. Nah, nice one, Justin. No if buts or maybes. Only absolutes. I need to embrace that saying more. Chat, do you know if I made merch, would you get it? Like, because I'd only want you to get it if it's something that you'd be happy to support and the merch was... If I made merch, like, would you get it? And don't just say, like, if you genuinely wouldn't get it, financial reasons, just wouldn't want to, just say yes or no. You don't have to say why. If I got merch out, is it something you'd be interested in? Of course, I'd make it as affordable as I possibly can. I'm from Kirkdale, mate. I'm not up for ripping people off. But if I made merch, is that something that you'd be into? Because people have asked me to do it before, and I just have never done it. Depends on the design. Very true. I'm asking you, do you want to buy something that you haven't even seen yet? That's very true. I can appreciate that answer a lot. I need merch, bro. No cap. Make merch saying I only do absolutes, will buy it. Okay, cool. I just want to make them good, so I think I'm gonna exercise those ideas, and I'll get a design back for you very soon. Jay says, who remembers the iconic moment of James running into his mum? He thought Henderson scored the winner against Everton just for it to be disallowed. That was a tough time. That was when I never done watch-alongs. That was when I done like match reactions, but I'd have my phone recording my reaction to the game. They were belters. The Aston Villa 7-2, it's my most viewed video, was on my channel. That was that style of video. I'd be sat on that bed there. I'd just fucking go for it, mate. I love watch-alongs way more, but I need to find a way to... I could probably do it. Like, for me to sit on my bed and watch the game and still have the camera on me and the lights on me in the correct way, because when I'm on my bed and I'm celebrating, it just feels way more authentic, whereas in this, I'm splitting between YouTube mode and football fan mode, because I've still got to make it entertaining as well, so I've got to read the chat, and that means it keeps me off the game, which can't be arsed with sometimes. Finish cooking, back in the chat. Big up to Red Chili. Good day to you, sir. You told me that you were an older gentleman. I don't know how old. I'm not going to assume how old, but with that in mind, I'm going to call you sir from now on, Red Chili. Just because I feel like it's more respectful if that's something that you prefer. Also, I can never match your face to the actual person who's commenting. And I grow such a relationship with people who I've never saw before. I can just get an inclination that you're sound people because of how generous you are to me and how much you support me. And it's so interesting when you see people's faces and they say, oh, yeah, I'm this person in your chat. And I'm like, what? You're him or you're her. And then there'll be people who you think was a boy and then they turn out to be a girl and vice versa. Mad. I love it though, mate. I love YouTube. It's literally like the only thing I ever want to do. I have so much passion for it. I want to do well at it. And it creates so many beautiful life experiences. Like, you get to meet just belter people in YouTube. And I advise anyone who has the confidence and an idea on YouTube to go for it and just try your best. I got a little bit lucky, but you never know. You might get it too. You only get that luck with the posting the content. By the way, second half is underway. Come on, you mighty Redmond. Let's get back into these, because that was not a good first half. I enjoyed the halftime chat, though, chat. Rhubarb gang business. Oh, Justin, it was Ruby Live then. Was Ruby Live on Twitch? My first video was the Everton one in 2020. Yeah. That was a go-to video. What you telling me, Hammers? How you been? Had a bad day myself. Very sorry to hear about that guy. Sorry, I was about to say that wrong. Shit when you have a bad day, lads. But the most important thing is when you go to sleep tonight and you wake up tomorrow, you beat today. That's a W. So keep pushing forwards, and believe me, lad, those bad days will turn into good ones. Build better habits, become a better person all round, and I have a lot of faith that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Get through the rest of today. God's willing, we wake up tomorrow. Huge W. Huge W, that guy. If we get Mbappe, where would I play Nunes? On the bench. Will you stream the World Cup? Only if people want me to. Only if people don't want me to, then there's no point in me doing it. There's no point in me doing it. Plus, World Cup games can be boring. Nah, I will. I don't know, though. Because if it's a big game, I want to watch it with me mates. Because the World Cup, you know what I mean? You don't want to be sat like in your room by yourself when it's not like related. Virgil van Dijk has not been the same since the injury with Pickford. I disagree. I think last season he was good. Not as good as what he once was, but yeah, do you know what? Maybe you've got a premise there, actually. I'm just trying to word it in a funny way. Joe Gomez! Never scored a goal for Liverpool, and that still remains. Again, that was a rush chance. There was no analysation for players around him, no awareness whatsoever. Rushing all the chances that we get. Rangers have done well. We've done shit. I want to start, to be fair, but I got no equipment. If you've got a phone, that's enough equipment for YouTube. Get a phone and use headphones, and believe me, that's enough equipment. Harvey Elliott, it's not a good level or good quality, but that's enough to start YouTube. Liverpool are threatening around the final third. Free kick! Harvey Elliott wins a free kick in a great position, by the way. Times like this where you could do with Trent, who scored in the last game against Rangers as well. Rants and Hammers watch along for the World Cup. Now, that's something I could be down for. I love doing content with rants. Diego says, my prediction of Rangers Liverpool is a 4-1 is on the cards. Come on. I hope that you're right, and I hope that you get loads of money, because that means I'll be going to sleep a very happy man, and you'll be going to sleep a very rich man. Edmund says, you will still qualify, though. I'm a City fan, but I like Redmond TV. Oh, you're a hero. What's been really cool about the past few days as well is that we're getting a lot more fans from various channels who are deciding to tune in. The growth has been very solid since it came back. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I think it's been like way better than what I thought as well. Hence the excessive amount of content. If you're sick of it, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make up. Anyway, do you watch the UFC? Who do you think wins UFC 280? Brilliant question. I love the UFC. I've always wanted to do UFC content. I just don't think I've developed the audience on who would want to see it. I also think I'd have to make a separate channel to talk about that. Or if I do a Redmond roundup a week, I could start that show with football and then move into UFC like in the second hour or something. I'm not too sure. I'll think about it. Either way, love UFC. Free kick taken way over the bar. Not even on target. Chimacas. What the fuck, lad? 280. Oliveira and Makhachev. I'm going with Makhachev, but not because I want to doubt Oliveira. It's just, I don't know how many people cope with that type of pressure. But if anyone can, it's Charles Oliveira. But if I had to bet all the money in the world, I'd go with Makhachev. But I think Oliveira's more well-rounded. I think Makhachev is just so good at that one thing where he's just going to fucking scram the kid. He's Russian, lads. He's used to mountains and bears. Declan says, I'm a United fan, but love watching your videos. Pick up yourself, Declan. And Anthony says, lol, to every American like me trying to watch a secondary game, and all you get is Big Bang Theory. I am so sorry. Like, I'm not commentating on this game at all. But because it's shit. So, anyway, yeah, ball whipped in for Rangers. Back stick. Good defending by Gomez and Kanate, sort of. Good clearance from Virgil van Dijk. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alonso. Here's Darwin. Never goes anywhere. They're playing a little game of table tennis in the middle of the pitch at the moment. Here's Rangers playing it out from the back. Can Rangers develop any sort of momentum going forward here? Chat, what do you think of me commentating? Here's Rangers now. Ball over the top. Can Joe Gomez deal with Garfield? Garfield wins the throw in. Some smart football there by the fucking fat ginger cat. Do you think I should get hired for Sky Sports? Chat, W or L? W or L? Does James get hired? Celtic fan here. Hope you beat that lot. Same. James, the type of guy to stutter whilst using sign language. You're a fucker, you know, Sharky. You've came up with some good ones today. These ones have really, really, really made me laugh. Sharky, are you a mod on my channel? Yes or no? www. I knew that was a better. You're better than Martin Tyler. Fucking hell, all right. Stating the obvious. Of course I'm better than Martin Tyler. Just that, yeah. Go back and watch the Liverpool-West Brom game. Liverpool-West Brom, and tell me that's not the greatest football moment when Alisson scored. And don't tell me that's not the greatest footballing moment on YouTube. Don't tell me that's not. Don't tell me that's not. I literally screamed for me, man. That is one of the go-to moments when Alisson scored. I do not care. I think I'm the greatest commentator on YouTube. I'll take the title now if anyone wants to offer it to me or put it on my lap or around my waist. 100% I will take that title because I believe I am a phenomenal commentator when it comes to these games of football. Look at this. Look, now we've got a corner there. Shimmercast looking like the Darwin Núñez B-Tech. Can he execute this corner in the way that... It's just about using words, chat. You can do this yourself. You can do this your fucking self, Martin. Who? Martin Tyler is who we was talking about before. Please don't go to Sky Sports. Don't worry. I don't think they'd take me. Shimmercast. Hand up. Oh. Come on, you're telling me you wouldn't tune into every fucking kickoff game at 5:30 and whatnot if I weren't commentating the game? That'd be hilarious and it'd piss off so many fucking Tories. I'd love that. It'd piss off so... Why is he on the fucking telly on Sky Sports? The fucking little fucking Beatles looking ass motherfucker. And I'll just be like, what then, lad? Here's Liverpool on the attack. Oh, we're not actually on the attack, by the way. Firmino getting a hat-trick, I hope so. I know, yeah, we're 52 minutes into the game and we're drawing with Rangers. This is not good, mate. This is not good. Who is the guy who said Haaland wouldn't score 15 goals in the Prem? That, not to out him, because I've done content with him before and he seems sound. He's been sound anytime I've met him and he makes funny content. Rory Jennings. Rory Jennings has one of the most divided opinions on him in football. Like, some people really like him and some people just really don't. I'm a big fan of Rory. He's came on the channel before. I will pay for every game in it. Remember when they were thinking about doing the pay-per-views? They should have got me on commentary to make it worth it. Oh! Darwin Núñez again just doing shit. Running into defenders and rushing things. Can't create no space for himself at all. It does piss me off with Darwin. Like, he's just one of those footballers I'm just not a fan of watching at all. Like, he just always runs into defenders and I'm just not trying... Like, he's just been tethered by Ben Davies. Do you remember Ben Davies? Do a Liverpool FIFA career mode. This is such a shout. I've got a game capture card there as well. I need to use it. I've never used it before and I've had it for like over a year. James vs Rants don't belong on Sky Sports. Yeah, I don't think I'd suit Sky Sports, you know. I don't. A Keane versus Red. Go on, Darwin. It's the way Darwin doesn't realise that that's not good enough and he's just smiling after a shot like that. Like, I want to see him fuming. A player with that much aggression, I don't want him to just be like, oh, I had to go. Be fucking fuming that you've just took that chance on and you fucked it. No, I don't think I'd suit Sky Sports. Rory may not have the best opinions, but I find him hilarious. That's exactly what I think. Like, I can happily disagree with someone, but as long as their intention is pure, the respectful, and the funny, can't complain. Firmino! Firmino, lads! Fucking yes! Oh, and Joe Gomez with the assist! Yes! 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 Fucking get in there, Bobby! Get in there, Bobby! Yes! Yes! Beautiful attack. Beautiful attack. Onside to fuck. And Bobby Firmino. There's something that the court want you to know. The best in the world is Bobby Firmino. An opener. Get the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. Who do you give the ball to? You give the ball to Bobby and he will score. And the best in the world is Bobby Firmino. And give the ball and he'll score every time. Roberto Firmino for the Ballon d'Or. Roberto Firmino for the Ballon d'Or. You heard it here first. Bobby Firmino. He's the best player in the world. I've said it. Go viral. Go viral. Go viral. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Chat, are we going to win this game? Are we going to see it through? It's not done, but Firmino is doing bits. Bits, my king. That is why Trent should never be. Even Gomez is getting assists, bro. He's getting assists. My G Gomez replacing Trent. executing those chances. Come on, man. My G Joe Gomez and my G Bobby Firmino, you know. I love myself some Bobby. Some Bobby goals. Some good old Bobby Firmino goals, bruv. Come on, man. Oh, I love Bobby Firmino. Oh, Firmino. He's my G. Firmino, you're my G blood. I like you, man. I like you, man. You're saving my season right now. James, I'm watching you on my phone and we're watching the match as well with me dad. We were just watching you screen. Lad. The game is the game, fella, yeah? The game is the game. I'll tell you now, right? I'm not someone who likes to try, like, sometimes, like, I try and hold back on camera. Because when I'm off camera, I lose my shit, mate, and I'm going to be like, people are going to think I'm a madman. So I sometimes have to hold back. James is the type of person to wear ankle socks in the winter. It's so funny because I was wearing ankle socks to the shop today. I wore them to the shop today, I swear to God. Big up James, we are winning a game. We're winning a game of footy, lads. Hey, everyone who's watching this video, I just want one big collective fist bump, okay? 3, 2, 1. Fist bump, yes. Come on, Reds. Job's not over, though. Job's not over. If we end up losing, we're going to retract that fist bump. You feel me? And if you never fist bump me there, shame on your face. Shame on your face. We'll go again in case you missed it. All right, 3, 2, 1. My G. Come on, man. Come on, G. Right, here's Hendo Nino. Do you think... Ooh, wait there. Do you think... I saw a question on Paddy the Baddy there, but I can't see it now. I did see one about Paddy. I can't see it now. Sorry. Oh yeah, there we go. Do you think Paddy the Baddy will become a champion in the weight division? I would say that the odds are massively stacked against him. Of course, it's not impossible. If I had to bet all my money on it, then I'd say no. However, what I want from any UFC fighter, as every UFC fighter has got such a short window in terms of a career, make as much money as you possibly can. And Paddy the Baddy is doing a fucking great job at that. He's built a podcast. Did you know, fun fact, the podcast where we film Hot Topics on Cop TV is the same studio where Paddy does his podcast when he's in Liverpool. And with the channel that he's building and the videos that he does, really happy for him, maximising all the limelight that he's been getting, which, like, is very hard to do, chat. As someone who, like, I think I've got one of the biggest fan cams of all time. I argue the biggest, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, yeah, Troops, DT, they have some huge ones. But I think from fan cams that stuck on all platforms and just went huge, I think I've got the biggest one. I never capitalised on that. Otherwise, I'd have 200k subscribers, 300k subscribers, or something along those lines. But it's because I didn't know what to do, and I was young, and I weren't as good on camera as what I am now. That was just a funny video. For me, not going for the hat-trick never quite succeeded. James is the type of guy to wear socks with sandals. I don't think that's weird. Or flip-flops. Maybe with sandals, that's dodgy. Flip-flops, where it's not the little Y-shaped thing, and it goes between your big toe and your second toe. I reckon that's sound. Socks and flip-flops. Thanks, James. I fist bumped my screen so hard it cracked and now my hand is broken, bleeding. Now the ambulance is coming. By the way, great content. That's just such an inconvenience, but you still said great content, so all good. Now, Darwin Núñez in it, right at the defender again. Darwin, get some spin on it, son. You know what I mean? Frisbee that shit. Except, make sure you're accurate. It would be nice if you got Paddy on the pod. Discussions, yeah. Discussions. My dad just said, Rangers fan, where are you? West Ham are going to get beat. Are going to beat Liverpool next Wednesday night. They probably will. You mean sliders? Yeah, sliders, not flip-flops, sorry. Please Liverpool win this game. Do not bottle the game. Firmino wants the contract, you can tell. I hope... that's a shout, you know. Fighting for his contract, fighting for a place in the squad. Is that not another good example to FSG to go out and buy more players? Because when you've got competition, that's absolutely the best possible case that you can have for any football team. Any football team. I think it's huge if you have competition. We saw it when Jota came in. And then we saw it when, like, certain other players, like even Nico Williams last season, I thought he'd done bits at right back at times. Do you know, when the first start of the season, I was like, do you know what? You can give Trent a go if you really, really need to. As if they've got a player called Fashion Junior. Fashion Junior, that's a sick name. See Van Dijk and Anfield record meme. Yeah, I don't know. That's always talked, isn't it? Do you think Darren Till will finally show up to the octagon in shape and not fat for once? Yeah, I hope so. I hope he sorts it out, Darren Till. Entertaining fighter. And I'm a big fan of striking. He's a great striker. I'd love to see him again in there soon. By the way, chat, the game has kind of mellowed out since the goal. We are 60 minutes in. I'm not trying to be too neglectful of the game, but I have got a live stream that I've got to be interactive for. I've been trying to get more interactive with them recently, and with the performance of this game, there's just nothing to talk about. So thank you for everyone being so booming in the chat, because this is well better. I hate it when the chat's not active. You've been active since I came back to YouTube, though. Right now, in this lifetime, I would rather meet you than God. Love you, my G. Caleb! My G, lads. Nice one. Nice one. Big up to God as well. God's a sick man. You know what I mean? I've never met God, but I'm sure he's a belter. And like, if he, and because he created everything and whatnot, sick fella, lad. You know what I mean? Big up to you, my G. Deserve the world. Well, you have got the world, but you deserve, like, you've got the universe as well, don't you? So if you've got the world and the universe, don't know what I can give you that, like, to what you deserve, but you deserve to be in the position that you're in, lad. Fair play. Know what I mean? I wouldn't even want to be God, you know. I wouldn't even want to be God. Like, that'd be moody being God, wouldn't it, chat? Do you know if you just got knighted as God? Like, say if some fairy or angels just came to you and said, oh, right, you're God. You'd shit yourself, because you can just spy on everyone and you'd see some weird seedy shit, you know what I mean? And then you'd be able to read everyone's minds and you'd be thinking about all the seedy shit that they say about you. And then you've got this big conflict of people who believe in you and don't believe in you. I suppose that's just how life is on a minuscule scale. Can we start protests to get FSG out and get some owners who are willing to put the money into the club? It just won't generate enough noise, Andrew. As much as, like, I want them out and other people want them out, the only reason why people want them out is money. So how do you solve that? Oh yeah, the next time they go and buy a big player, you'll forget about the fact that they don't spend much money. But money isn't the only reason why I want FSG out. As a matter of fact, it's actually the least of my problems. I don't mind being a top 4 stable club as long as the culture is still engulfed into the club. And I think FSG, at every given chance, try and remove the culture and don't try and align themselves with the culture. They very much just see money signs, and they see a massive exposure for FSG working with Liverpool. I don't think they actually cared about winning the league, because that requires a lot of investment. Dylan says, James, I'm that much of a fanboy that I tell people in my college that I'm your mate, because you read a couple of my comments. Listen, lad, we are mates. You've came into my stream all the time. Dylan, I think I've recognised your name quite often as well. You're belter, lad. You're a belter. You're a smashing fella. And if we're ever at the game, please do, or like if you see me at the game, please do say hello. 2-1 to Inter Milan for those who are interested. Still 2-1 to Liverpool as well. Bobby Firmino with both goals, and Garfield got the goal for Rangers. Tossin says Darwin is not it. I'm sorry to say, it's sad but true. I've been saying this, but I'm still going to support him. Oscar says James about to enter theology in uni. Theology? What's theology? Is that something to do with God? No, that's not theology, is it? Is theology God? I mean, theology isn't God, but is it God related? Because God's God and theology is theology. But is it, like, intertwined? I don't know, mate. Nah, James, I've been watching you for a long time. Really missed your videos when you were on a break. That break was sad, you know, Rose. It was a sad break, but it was a good one. It was one that I needed. I think it's important to get life experience. The job that I had. Salah's about to come onto the pitch, by the way. So is Thiago. Thiago Alcantara, you sexy Spanish bastard. I can't wait to see you on the football pitch. Remember Thiago's goal against Porto, chat? Like, that's got to rank up there. Not in terms of importance, but in terms of technique, that's got to rank up there. Like, top 5, top 10 best Champions League goals. Top 10, top 15. There's probably been loads of boss Champions League goals, but Thiago's is up there, man. The best Champions League goal I've ever saw for Liverpool. That includes, like, Gerrard's goals and that. Like, that was fucking unreal what Thiago's on. One sec, chat. Hey, chat. Do you know if I go for a piss, will you all leave? Oh, Darwin Núñez! Yes! Yes! Fucking is right, Darwin. Do I hear 2 goals in 2 games? Where the haters? We're the haters. Sorry, I'm just looking out for the haters. Lovely. Oh, and is that a Bobby Firmino assist? Is that a Bobby Firmino assist? Sound finish. All the space in the world. Good goal, Darwin, lad. Good goal, Darwin. Good goal. And that is where I'm comfortable to say game, set, match. Oh, Diego! You put a bet for one, didn't you, Diego? It's on, son. It's on. Love how y'all talk shite about Nunes and then he just scored. It's not really shite. It's just an opinion on someone who you think is either good enough or not good enough. We're not saying that we don't support him. We're not saying that we're not going to chant his name. We're not saying that we're not going to celebrate any of his goals. And I'm certainly never going to get more personal than saying I don't really rate him that much as a footballer. But when he scores a goal bear in mind, mate, I'm more Scouse than Nunes ever will be. So if he scores a goal for my football club, I will celebrate it. And I am more than happy and open to being proven wrong by Darwin Nunes. But I'm still allowed to celebrate goals while I still think he's got more to do. Either way, that's a lovely cuddle between the manager and Darwin. Here comes Robertson, who's back. Big up Andrew. Big up Andrew. Big up who else came on? Salah and Thiago. Bobby gave him that goal. Yeah, lad, that was on a plate for Nunes. It weren't like such an impressive finish. James, if Nunes scores 20 Prem goals this year, will you copy his haircut? No, I won't copy his haircut, but I'll happily admit I was proven wrong on how many goals I thought he was going to score. He won't get 20 goals this season, though, I don't think. Parker, right there. Parker says, I fully back your opinion on Darwin, and I hope he proves me wrong more than anything. Exactly. It's not that we want him to do wrong. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people doubted Bobby Firmino when Bobby Firmino first joined the club, but for some reason, because we've got Jurgen Klopp as manager, we can never make a bad signing. Absolutely not the case. You can still make a bad signing. Dominic Solanke was a bad signing. It just worked out because we sold him for like 25 million. Loris Karius was not a good signing. There'll be other examples like Minamino. You never got as much out of Minamino as you possibly could have got out of him. Just countless examples of players who you doubted, and some never proven themselves right. Some did, but just because he joined Liverpool and Klopp signed him doesn't mean I have to be on the Darwin Nunes hype train. I've got to go off what I've seen from him. Know what I mean? Has Keita came on the pitch? Or is Keita coming on the pitch? Is Keita fit? Keita isn't even in the squad, is he? Why are people saying Keita in the chat? Why did you shave everything but under your chin, James? Because I wanted to have like a little, do you know, just when I'm thinking. I've been doing loads of YouTube videos recently, so I just want something that I can like scratch and have a little thing. Why do you think I should shave it? You're being a prick and telling me that I should shave the very little ounce of hair that I've got. I'm never going to win with this facial hair. Big up to yourself, though, Daniel. Big up to yourself. My middle name's Daniel. It's not. It's not really. Anthony says, mind you, I support Liverpool until I die, but do support Atalanta. Oh, Atlanta United and Rangers as well because of growing up. No, fair enough. I know that people from other places tend to have a few clubs that they support, which is fair. Josh says, James, give me credit if Bobby Firmino gets a hat-trick. One sec, wait there. Let me just. Here you go, good sir. Take the credit. And then pass me it back if he doesn't score a hat-trick. Capiche? People were doubting Bobby the past few years too, and look at him now. Exactly. I'm sure Bobby's proven a lot of you fuckers wrong. You know what I mean? You're out here having a go at me when Nunes hasn't even proven me wrong yet. Rose says we did get the best out of Taki. Let's be real. Do you know what, Rose? You're actually probably right. Salah nearly scored. Scrambled for the goal, but Salah nearly got a goal. It'd be nice to see Salah get on the score sheet here. Oh, that was good play from Fashion Junior for Rangers. He's on the attack. Kanate does well. Well done, Kanate. Brilliant, son. No, not a bad shout. You know, Rose, I do actually think there's an element where Minamino overachieved in comparison to what I thought he was going to be. Caleb says, give God Liverpool and he will send everyone Liverpoolian to heaven, but you, AGT and Ruby are already getting there. Ah, that's nice of you to say, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Nah, keeper James was just wondering. Nah, it's right, Daniel. I knew you weren't like taking the piss or anything, lad. It's just because it's been an emotional day, Daniel. I've been getting loads of people having a go at me for me fucking beard. Go on, Harvey. Oh, is that being kept in? Nah. No, go to the old comments. Anthony, what do you mean go to the old comment? What old comment? But Minamino helped a lot in domestic cups. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. No, Minamino did help a lot in domestic cups. Thoughts on Stevie at Villa? I think he needs more time, but I don't think he'll be the man for Liverpool when Klopp leaves. That's what I think. Chat, would you take Steven Gerrard after Klopp leaves? Yes or no? Obviously, it's circumstantial, because anything can happen between now and then. But yeah, say if Klopp, touch wood, left tomorrow, would you take Steven Gerrard as a replacement? You are my favourite football YouTuber, James. Big up. Thank you. Oh, I love them comments. Thank you. No one's on the Steven Gerrard type train. No one's on that Steven Gerrard type train. Thoughts on Liverpool City game? We're probably going to get spanked. But to hear my full analysis, I have got a video coming out with a very special City fan tomorrow. You can have a few guesses on who the City fan is if you want. Great episode. 35 minutes of just pure laughs, banter, good debates, good discussions, and a couple of predictions as well on the City-Liverpool game. So you can have a guess. Oh, this Bobby Firmino came off. That's shit. I'm a little bit behind, but that's proper bullshit. I'm a Villa fan. Worst manager I've ever seen in years. Well, Liverpool fans, it's funny, because there's a Villa fan and then there's Rangers who done really well with Steven Gerrard, but I don't know. I think you need a longer case study on Steven Gerrard before you say he's the worst manager you've ever seen. But that's just me. I still think you've got every right. Rip Virgil's Anfield record. Why? Didn't he already lose that record against, Inter or someone? Sorry, chat. I shouldn't have yawned there. I'm acting like I'm bored. It does get to a point in a live stream, though, where you're thinking, oh, I've been talking for ages, mate. And we've got 17 minutes still left. I do believe we're going to win this game rather comfortably. If we can smash those likes, how many likes are we on? Right there. How many likes are we on? Because I haven't checked how many likes we're on. Let me check. Boom. Watch along. And we are on 250 likes. If we can get to the... We've still got 200 people in here. If we can get to 300, that'd be belter. If you want to like, that sounds that you don't have to if you don't want to. Oh! Thiago! Has Thiago got a skinhead again? He's right. Go on, Harvey, have a go. Harvey Elliott's just nearly scored a banger. Go again, my son. Go again, my G. Oh, shit. Did anyone see Ruby linking up with Harvey Elliott and Anthony Gordon the other day? Did you see that? Did you watch the podcast? Do you agree with Nunes signing for 100 million? He never signed for 100 million. It was 65 to 85. But, I was kind of against the transfer before it happened. Now that it's happened, I'm happy to back him. Because it's one of those things with Nunes. It's like we've invested in him now, and it is what it is. It's Harvey taking on a few players. We had a ricochet. Mohamed Salah touches it down, cuts inside. Yes! Come on, Mo! Come on, Mohamed Salah. Beautiful, son. Beautiful. The king of Egypt and the king of the world. Listen, he's not in top form right now at all, but it still feels fucking boss when Mohamed Salah scores. Like, what I love about Mohamed Salah is just how certified he is as like a legend. Like, he's one of those players I couldn't care less how much of an agenda certain people have against Salah. Because they do. The amount of shit that Salah gets is only based off the fact that he became one of the best players in the world. And that's just what comes along with it. But Mohamed Salah, for me, just an absolute joke of a footballer. Being well out of form recently. I don't know if he's going to bring it back, but you know what, mate? That's a goal, as far as I'm concerned, and that's a really good fucking goal as well. Chat, I might do the match reaction tomorrow. Is that okay? Chat, can I ask you? Can I do the match reaction tomorrow morning and get that out then? Nah, I'll do it tonight. I need to be a good YouTuber. Good YouTuber who gets the content out. But I need to get the highlights out as well. This is going to be a long night, people. This is going to... But it's YouTube, so it sounds just editing's long. I like this bit. I like this. Not okay. Not okay. Quality goals you've scored tonight. Yeah, we've scored some alright goals. We have scored some okay goals. At least they're not all set pieces. And again, good win. 4-1. We could make it more. 76 minutes into the game. Rangers fans are legging it. Yeah, Rangers fans are not sticking about, mate. Do you see that cut there? Best not to bet anyways. Just have fun with the predictions. Best way. Best not to bet. What's that bet on? Did I bet a prediction? I'm not too sure. Was that the hair thing? I'm not too sure. I'll edit the vids for you. Rosie, you good at editing though? Are you good at editing? I only need the clips. Chat. Do you know if there's one person at the end of this stream who can send me like a clear video footage of these clips of just the goals? Chat, you'd be like helping me a lot. Like you don't understand, because finding these clips, it doesn't take much time, but it's just 20 minutes that I could be investing into the match reaction. So if someone can get the clips of the goals and a decent quality, like it doesn't have to be like perfect, then please send them over my way. That would be perfect. I love the way there's people in the chat as well, like saying, "Nah, James, do it tomorrow if you want, lad. Do it tomorrow." It's just like it's been one of those long days. I've been getting loads of content out recently. It's a busy month for Liverpool, and when Liverpool work, I've got to work. So I don't look at this as work. This is belter, mate. I love YouTube. 200 people in here. Are we on 300 likes? I'm gonna test you. Let's have a look. 279. We're nearly there. James Neymar getting an appearance. His weekly appearance, as he usually does. Diego says, when you get monetized again, I will drop you a £10. Monetized again? Wait there, guys. Can't you super chat? Guys, do you have the option to super chat? Because I am monetized. I am earning money from YouTube. Can you not super chat? But by the way, Diego, nice one for offering the tenner. But I'm not saying do super chat, but I'm saying, do you know when you go to super chat, can you not do it? No. Do you know what? Yeah. Like, I never expect anyone to give me money on streams, which is why I haven't brought it up until now. But I've been thinking, how come no one's been sending super chatting? Because usually you get one person who'll send like a £2 super chat. Only membership. That's interesting. Okay, I'll need to turn that back on because I didn't know that was the case. Oh, that's devastating. No, nice one. No, I'll make sure they're back on for the next stream, and only if you can afford it and want to, do donate. It does help the channel, but I am a big advocate, especially with the fact that I've got a majority young audience, for saving your money and being careful with your money, mate. The last thing you want to do, you can never be too young to start saving your money. Great ball from Jota into Mohamed Salah. Salah with the little dance. That muted the thing. What a goal by Salah. Oh, it weren't like a great finish. The goalkeeper could have done better, but the build up and the holding off the players and the little steps and stuff, that was like old school Salah. The goalkeeper should have done much better, though, I think. But who cares? It's 5-1. Diego, sorry, lads. Your prediction's out the window, so you don't need to send the tenner no more. Oh, that's sick. Mohamed Salah, mate. 5-1. This is the type of result that we needed. Better second half. I thought the first half was still really shit. But much better second half. Can you hear me? Back now? Yeah. Great. You are making this so much less painful. Great. I'm made up that I am a Rangers fan. If so, then I thought you play well in the first half. If you're a Liverpool fan, though, then yeah, I think this is easy to enjoy, to be honest. Let's go for 6. Make it 6. Mohamed Salah for the hat-trick. Let's hope. Out wide to Salah. Can he get the hat-trick? If no one else was doing this with me, then use our bell ends. What's that shit that Adesanya does in his UFC fight? Now that is a finish. A finish. A finish. That right there. You see that shot, yeah? That was a finish, blood. You feel me? That was a finish. That's what I call a finish. Is that 6-1? Literally, as I mentioned, the Salah hat-trick. As I mentioned, the Salah hat-trick. It was a hat-trick. 5 goals in 4 games. Go on, Salah. Stop pad those Champions League goals, bro. Stop pad those Champions League goals, bro. I'm here for it, baby. You feel me? You feel me? Might as well put one from the crowd in the goal. Cohen says 6-1. It was a night and the best day ever. Innit? This has been a sick stream, lads. I need to swerve, knocking this microphone. I keep doing it. Right there. Let me just put it down. Those don't break it. No, this has been a belter stream, lads. I've enjoyed it. It's been good energy. The chat's been booming. And we're in again. And it's Jota. And it's Salah. And he couldn't play it back to Jota. But much better football in the second half. Off topic, James. Charles Oliveira or Islam Makhachev. Do you know what I said? I said Makhachev before. I'm going with Oliveira. Because the champ only has one name. And it is Charles do Bronx. Charles do Bronx. I love Charles Oliveira. He's like one of my favourite champions of all time. So happy I left work early to watch the match. In it, Tammy. Big up to Tammy. My G, Tammy. We're winning. We winning. You feel me? Yeah, hear it. Barcelona 2, Inter Milan 2. Interesting game of football going on there. I kind of wish I was watching that as well. Your Salah is just getting warm for the City game. Yeah, feel me? Lad, we're sick, bro. We're going to win the league. I'm messing, but still. I like to be delusional sometimes. Salah was just giving Haaland a head start. Salah was just giving that's going to be the title of my match reaction. Salah was just giving Haaland a head start. Thank you. Shout out to Foyness. That's going to be that's going to be the title of my match reaction. That's brilliant. Salah is only giving Haaland a head start. That's a brilliant fucking title. Haaland a head start. I love that. I like to try and have a joke with that's probably going to be like a me Instagram caption as well. That's fucking brilliant sentence right there. That's a fucking brilliant one. Bro, I literally don't live near Anfield or in Liverpool and I support them. Cool. Listen, lad, there's not a rule on how close you have to be to the stadium to support the club. Good on you. Bro, Mo Salah has broken the record for the quickest hat-trick in the UCL in 6.5 minutes. Belter. Another great watch-along, Hammers, for the good vibes. Oh, no, thank you for tuning in, Lucas, and everyone else who tunes in as well. We've maintained 200 people, which for the game against Rangers are a big team, but I'm a Liverpool channel. People only tend to tune in when I lose, and we've maintained 200 throughout the stream, so thank you. And are we on 300 likes, by the way, guys? Are we on 300 likes? Obviously, you don't have to like it because you might find the content shit, and if you find the content shit, then you probably shouldn't like the video. But if you do like it, then it does help the channel. We're on 300. Wait there, how many are we on? Oh, I thought that said 382. Then I was going like, fucking hell. I said like it. I didn't say fucking punch its head in. It's 302. But 300 likes. Thank you, guys. You absolute fucking legends. Red Chili called it, lad. Red Chili. Big up to Red Chili. We love you, James. I love you more, guys. I like the support that I've been. I don't want to make anyone throw up before the end of the stream, but come on. We're winning the game of football 6-1. We might as well be high on life. I love every single one of you. You're belters, and like you've made my life in recent times just the best because you support my videos, you watch them, and that means a lot to me. It gives me a lot of fulfillment. Here's Robertson. Never went anywhere. Never went anywhere. You're sick, man. You're sick. Marcus says 7, 7-1, 7. Oh, wait there. We're going to score again. Usually I'm quite good at not looking at the chat, but we're going to score again. Let's see it. Let's see this. Now that I've seen it in the chat, luckily I've been getting away with it, but now I haven't. Oh, it's Alex. Oh, it's in the bottom. Oh, it weren't Jota who scores. Oh, but it was Harvey. Oh, but it was Harvey. Dude, the Conor McGregor walks on. He's offside. You're lying. Chat. Yous are all bellends, the warriors. Oh. How do you take the... Oh. You know what I mean? Oh. One of those. Lad. Unlucky. Oh yeah, goal check. Goal check. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's make this 7. Because Rangers are shite. Rangers are fucking shite. Go on. Look at them. Look at them. That's his first ever Champions League goal, please. Please. Oh, Salah's hugging him, please. Please. Oh, they're taking the time with it. Take your time with it. Harvey, this is you, bro. This is you, my G. This is your first goal. Come on, I've got this with you, son. Your first Champions League goal ever, son. It's about to happen. This is proper anticlimactic, this, isn't it? Jürgen Klopp's just there with his little smiling face, as he usually does. He's funny, Jürgen, isn't he? Yes! Come on, Harvey! Yes! Come on, brother! Yes! That's so sick, lad. That's his first. Is that his first Champions League goal for Liverpool or ever? Was Fulham weren't playing in the Champions League? Mwah! Yes! That's more than okay. Why did that take so long? Yes! Chat, that is like a whole day of W's. That's a whole day of W's. Like, Harvey, I've spoken to him a few times. He supports what I do. A lot of love for Harvey. And I'm so happy for him that he's got his first Champions League goal. Because honestly, like, from what you want a player to stand for the football club, Harvey has that. Like, you might not know because he's not Scouse, but he's been a Liverpool fan ever since he was a kid, and he like epitomises this football club from top to bottom in terms of what you want from a player. Like, absolutely brilliant. Into the 3-2 as well. Thumb and tag, lad. Thumb and tag, lad. Thumb and tag, bro. Is that your account? Yeah, I don't want to say your name in case you don't want me to say your name, but I know who that is. There's only one person in this world who would say thumb and tag. Do you want me to say your name? I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing. I can say your first name, can't I? That's our little thing. As if you're in this stream, you mush. I hope you're doing well, kid. I hope you're doing well. Harvey Elliott, the hidden gem of a club. I know, yeah. There are going to be a lot of dips to get, yeah, innit? Buying a 4-2 up. Harvey Elliott, the hidden gem of the club. In there. Yeah, man, it's me. Yeah, man, it's like Madison. You know that Madison AUs. I want to tell you about my mate Madison, yeah. So I worked at a charity. I can say the name of it now. I worked at Shelter. It was called Shelter, homeless charity, Bosch charity. Enjoyed working for them. And yeah, it was decent. Anyway, Madison was someone who came and worked with us like for the last couple of months. And we left it at like pretty much the same time. Oh, potential red card check. Oh, maybe. I hope not for us, because that's just inconvenient to be winning 7-1 and then have a player banned for the next few games. But Madison's a G. Everyone, let's like give a heart spam for Madison in the chat, please, because she is a fucking legend. She got me through some tough shifts on that job, mate, when you're walking through the rain, knocking on hundreds of doors, and you're just getting told no every 2 seconds, and people just think you're there trying to rob them because you're there in a black hoodie and whatnot, even though it has friggin' the organisation written all over it. This is a good comeback. We were 1-0 down. Garfield got a goal, and then once Garfield got his goal, and we just fucking smashed them 7-1. Shout out to Maddison, mate. And I want to see more heart in the chat for Maddison. If no one gives Maddison heart, then that's a shit fan base, and I do not want you to be a shit fan base. Yeah, nah. More people are saying it now. Yes, chat. The go-to fan base on YouTube. Go-to fan base on YouTube. The Redmond Army undefeated. Brilliant, Jota. Brilliant, boys. Getting out there, showing that tenacity. You need to change the scoreboard. Oh, come on. I'm losing track here. I'm losing track with how many goals. Anyway, that's full time. Full time. Yes. Fuck yeah. Suck that, bitch. You feel me? Mother sucker. Stupid fool. Anyway, let me take my regular. Wait there, let me take a decent one. I want to get like a decent selfie. Yes! I look very, very small-eyed on that, but you know what? I'm all for it, baby. I am all for it. Bam! Nah, let's get a more fucking passionate one. Do you feel me, chat? Like, I'm talking major. Right there, bam. Nah, that's blurry as fuck. Wait there. Let me... Nah, that just looks blurry as well. Right, let me go one more time. Bam! Thank fuck I covered my card there because my card was there. I think Barcelona are getting... Oh, I'm not going to say that. I am not going to say that. I need to watch out what I got in the back of my phone sometimes, you know. Anyway, I've got my selfie. Nah, I want a better selfie. I want to look... Wait there. That actually might be sound. Yeah, they're sound them. Salah was just giving Haaland a head start. Up the boom. Now you can see the way that I post my shit. 3-3. Fucking hell, that game was changing loads as well. Big up the Reds. Getting a huge win. Huge 7-1. That's so mad. You know, we've been so shit this season. Yet we beat Bournemouth 9-0 and we beat Rangers 7-1. Like I said, the only way I'm going to be very happy going out today is if we smash these. And we did. We smashed them. And chat, that's a huge W of a stream. Yes, James. Big up to Techers Dave. James, you already look boss, mate. You look boss, lad. I don't even know what you look like, but I know you look boss. Tammy says, James, I'm going live now on Instagram. Peace, Tammy. People go and check that out on Tammy's Instagram. Lewandowski goal, we show passion, Liverpool mentality. Let's hope that we can bring that fight versus City 100%. This is the perfect result that we could have had against City, to be honest. Harvey is literally an Alex Hunter. Tell Real to do one. Harvey's better than Alex Hunter, lads. Better than Alex Hunter, bro. Garfield ought to be careful around Zoom. That's the best comment to end the stream. Garfield ought to be careful of the mighty Kurt Zuma. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Big up to Madison who tunes in at the end. Rose says, James, I've asked so many times, where will I send the clips? Rose, thank you. Sorry for missing that. Either on Instagram. In fact, if you message me on Instagram, Rose, if you've got Instagram or Twitter, I'll pass you my number and you can send the clips through there if that sounds. If you've actually got them, Rose, you are an angel, a diamond, and everything in between. And thank you very much for letting me know that. And I'm sorry that I nearly missed it. Anyway, guys, I think that's a good way to end the stream. You get me? Hope our fans make it home safe 100%. Hope there's no murders outside. Yeah, let's hope for that for sure. Hope you are you hopping on the Cop TV right now? I don't think the Cop TV is doing a live stream. I'm going to do a match reaction for my channel, which I'm going to get out as much as possible. Instagram, okay, brilliant, Rose, brilliant. Send me a message on Instagram. I'll keep an eye out for that. Send me the clips. I'm going to do me instant match reaction now while I've still got that energy. And then I'm going to upload that. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Smash a like on the way out. Please. 7-1, huge result. Great vibes. Lots of love to all of you. And yeah, man, up the Salah, up the Firmino, and big up the one and almighty Harvey Elliott and Nunes. See you later.